We're learning more about the Southern Utah child abuse case where a 12-year-old boy was found weighing just 30 pounds. The mother's attorney says that Brandy Janes was overwhelmed with motherhood, trying to care for a boy who is believed to be severely autistic. Good for Utah's Haley Higgins reports from St. George.
Brandy Janes' attorney doesn't deny that his client's 12-year-old son was malnourished and spent time in an upstairs bathroom. But tonight he says there are two sides to this story.
She had a breakdown inability to care for her family.
What happened inside this Tokerville home boils down to an untreated mental illness and the inability to care for a child with special needs, according to defense attorney Edward Flint.
She seemed to me like an overwhelmed mother who didn't get help from the outside and didn't know how to ask for the help from the outside.
Flint says the victim was removed from public school about 3 years ago when he started showing signs of severe autism. However, he was never officially tested nor treated for the developmental disorder.
Terrible thing. The child suffered greatly, but how much of that is due to just an overall failure to get help when the child needed help?
As with most children with autism, the 12-year-old struggles with gastrointestinal issues, which is why Janes says her son withered to just 30 pounds and was in the bathroom.
There's still a lot of throwing up and a lot of diarrhea problems, and he didn't want to be too far away from the toilet that he needed to use.
However, Washington County law enforcement accuses Janes of locking her son inside the bathroom for up to 2 years. Investigators say it's the worst case of child abuse they've ever seen. The 36-year-old remains in jail, held on a $20,000 cash-only bond for felony child abuse.
She feels horribly guilty about it. She resents herself. She regrets that she hasn't done it, but she's really laying a lot of blame on herself.
This story has gone viral, reaching beyond the United States and even trending on Facebook. And because of that, Flint is concerned that any possible jury pool has been tainted if this case goes to trial. In St. George, Haley Higgins, Good for Utah.
As for the father, Flint says that he was living at home during the time the child was in that bathroom. As of this evening, he has not been arrested for any alleged involvement, but law enforcement says the case is still under investigation.